night and welcome to another wonderful and exciting show of House and Home. For those of you who are aware, this week happens to complete the year 2014 and introduces us to another year of fun for us. I trust that you have put all your New Year resolutions together and are now prepared for 2015. Some New Year resolutions to think about can be, the first and foremost, is forgiveness. Let us try to ask for forgiveness and forgive those who have wronged us in any way. Secondly, saving money like leftover changes and extra tukina notes can help save you a lot over the year. Lastly but not the least, change anything that you dislike, maybe about yourself or the environment that you are in. And it could be the way that you cook or even change your holiday destination. I'm pretty sure most of you have a lot more and better resolutions you can think of. But please remember to make your new year a safe, exciting and neutral one to remember. Speaking of changing holidays, we now go to the province of Oro, in which we feature the Saiho market. Traveling during the holiday is a fun activity and gives you a sense of fresh breath. Some people travel without knowing where to go, while others plan in advance where their next destination will be. I consider myself both. I took a trip this Christmas season to visit my home province, Oro. There are different parts of Oro province that you can visit, but let me introduce you to the Saiho market, which is along the highway from Popondetta town to Kokoda. Saiho is located in the Kaiva area, which is in the Sohe electorate of Oro province.
This market is the central place where Saiho hospital stop. I'm located in Namelo, Ikaturu, LLG. This market I'm sakisim planti or mama pulimol planti mama losui soroputa tunana awala kamno disla market where or mama all got need leo school picking all got need lol all come leo all sim good pal here now go back up in all family lol back at home. So this la market osem na come up popular lo Saiho.
It is also one of the centers where the health service is provided for the people of Oro Kaiva. The salient feature of the Saiho market is how cheap the vegetables and fruits are. So next time you visit in Oro province, why not check out the Saiho market? Well, of course, Papua New Guinea is full of exotic places, full of adventure where you can make new discoveries. Saiho is just another one of those beautiful places. After the break, we join Jeffrey Noro on MediChat. Welcome back and happy to see you all on board with me. For those of you who missed out on last week's segment of MediChat, we were joined by Jeffrey Noro, who is a PhD candidate at the University of New South Wales, who touched on the introduction on drug discovery process. Tonight he shall be talking about drug production by marine microbes.
Hi, my name is Jeffrey Noro, and I'm currently a PhD candidate at the University of New South Wales. And my research area is in discovery of natural products, mostly with pharmaceutical potential from marine microbial organisms. So that's what I'm kind of currently working on. What really got me interested in the whole drug discovery projects is Papua New Guinea has a huge, immense biological diversity, from forests to the marine oceans. And this biodiversity actually offers immense opportunity for new discoveries, primarily for medicinal drugs, but also there are other areas of interest in terms of agrochemicals, cosmetics, all these important things that our natural environment actually offers. Now, the biological diversity we have in this country translates into chemical and genetic diversity. And I've been really interested in this area because I'm really interested in how this information from a natural environment can be translated through research, science and technology into end products using R&D processes. So that's kind of the background that got me interested. R&D is basically, researching. So what we have here is basic research, where you're actually working on discovering something new. R&D is how do you actually take that, the discovery. How do you take that and start developing products, like medicines? So that's basically the process of R&D, is developing products out of discoveries you find from basic research. So that's kind of the second process after discovery. So that's very much has kind of driven me as a young scientist to focus on drug discovery. Is basically because of my interest in the biodiversity. Also, the other big, huge problem we have, not just in Papua New Guinea, but also everywhere in the world, is the emergence of multi-drug resistance strains, diseases. And these strains actually become not just a health problem, but they're also becoming costly to big economies in terms of burden on the healthcare systems, and also in loss of productivity because of infections. So drug resistance is basically happens when bacteria don't respond to the current line of drugs we have. For instance, amoxicillin. Amoxicillin is used to actually fight bacterial infections. But what happens is some patients, they don't finish their dose right. And because you're not finishing the dose, the bacteria starts becoming stronger, which means that over time the amoxicillin cannot fight that infectious bacteria anymore. So it has become a big problem, not just for amoxicillin, but also other antibiotic medicines. So there's a huge need now that we need to continue searching for new antibacterial compounds, which we can use to fight against those bacteria that have developed drug resistance. So that is one of the big issues. In fact, it's a global issue. I did my Master's of Medical Science at the University of Papua New Guinea, School of Medicine and Health Science, and I worked on some traditional medicines and also on marine sponges. So I'll firstly talk about marine sponges. Marine sponges, they are marine invertebrate. They're kind of animals, but they don't move or have the normal mobility functions as other animals do. What they do is they actually stick on rocks and reefs. They can be found from anywhere from 5 meters to about 45 meters below sea level. So these sponges, they cannot move, so they actually hang on rocks and reefs, and and what happens is all these big animals, the big fish, they come and feed on them. So they feed on them, and because they can move, they can run, they're very vulnerable for these big fish to come and eat them. So what they do is they develop chemical defense systems, where if a fish wants to come and feed on it, it secretes these chemicals in terms of odor or poisons or toxins. And that kind of keeps the predating animals away. And for us as scientists, we're actually interested. We're interested in those chemicals that actually are being produced by the sponges to, as chemical defense. Because some of the chemicals we find in the sponges actually have importance. They fight against cancer, TB, and other disease areas, including HIV. In fact, we have some compounds that we've actually isolated from Papua New Guinea that have been active, found to be active against HIV. So that's a pretty impressive kind of discovery from sponges from Papua New Guinea. I've also worked on traditional medicines in the past from a plant that we collected from Varirata. I did some work on it, and then we found a new EMTV compound. So this compound is new, and it actually kills, it's very potent, it's very strong against the TB strain. And the most important thing is when it is killing the TB bacteria, it is not harming the human cells, which means that it can't have any side effects. So that was a very, very important discovery we had, and for that matter, I had a provisional patent, right, which I own on that product. So we took this compound onto animal preclinical trials to test on an animal model of how it's gonna work. And unfortunately, that kind of didn't really work out, so it's kind of been put on hold. But because it's a traditional medicine, which means that it's already been used by the people of Papua New Guinea, and it hasn't shown any side effects at all. We have plans to further develop it as an alternative or herbal medicine. And although it might not go into the whole drug discovery kind of a process like all the other pharmaceutical drugs, I think it's a step in the right direction for traditional medicine in Papua New Guinea. Of how long it's going to take for us to develop a product, I cannot promise you any specific time period, but our lab is actually, we are planning putting plans in place to start focusing on how to move into the future through R&D. And the plant that I discovered the EMTV from is one of those products on the list for us to take a step further.
Well, isn't that interesting? Thank you, Dr. Nora, for that insight on drug production by the marine microbes. Now, are you sleeping well? Are you eating right? Have you drank enough water? And are you staying active in your daily activities? Well, if you're one of those who always uses the word, I want to become fit and live healthy, but doesn't. Well, after the break, we look at health and fitness in a new segment called Healthy Living with Mila, so stay tuned. Well, Mila Nash, a certified fitness trainer and recognized pharmacist in Papua New Guinea, is the resourceful health and fitness guru we shall be getting our tips and pointers from to actually become and live healthy. In this first episode, Mila will embark on the topic of starting with the right mind frame to a healthy lifestyle, and she will be joined by our House and Home correspondent, Mark Goyner Jr.
Hello and welcome to House and Home. My name is Mark Goyner Jr. and I will be hosting this segment for today. Hello Mila, how are you?
I am very well, thank you, Mark. How about yourself?
I am fine.
That's good.
So before we get into the segment, could you please let us know a bit more about yourself and what you do?
4 years ago, I got myself into studying fitness training as a fitness trainer in Australian Institute of Fitness. Prior to that, I worked in Papua New Guinea as a pharmacist.
All right.
Yes, and those time, through my pharmacy life in Papua New Guinea, I have seen a lot of needs, particularly to the women sectors of our community, that fitness is highly recommended due to women who are suffering from being a sedentary, and it causes them to suffer health illnesses. Let's go back. From that, 2010, I decided to get into fitness study, basically to help myself more, and because of the achievement that I have done to myself. And from there, when I came back from Australia, I started calling all my friends, and through that, I have seen the enormous change and excitement and interest of our women's sector here to become fit and healthy. And from then on, everything is just a story now, and I am here.
Wow, that sounds amazing. So what are the experiences that have influenced your decision to become healthier and look extremely fit?
Do you want a short version or a big version?
Give us anything.
Okay. The short version is this. When I arrived in Papua New Guinea in 1996, I was active because I have children, as a typical motherhood, okay? I was 82 kilograms.
Whoa.
Yes. And I tend to get myself into fitness. It's just like the rest of majority of the women here who wanted to get fit, but there is no set in my mind and emotion, psychologically and emotionally, that I focus. And one day, I suffered high blood pressure.
High blood pressure?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I was working in a pharmacy local, one of the pharmacy company here, and I nearly fainted.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I went to the doctor, and the doctor told me, Mila, you need to start taking hypertensive drugs. And because I'm a pharmacist, I believe that I can still revert that of become healthy, okay? Not taking the drugs for the rest of my life. So that's when the transformation started. And within a year, because I've been carrying that weight for 11 years, 9 years since my daughter was born.
Okay.
And I said, if I was able to carry that for that 9 years of that weight, I will have to start focusing myself gradually, that my body will adapt it slowly, which is true. In 1 year time, I have lost 12 to 13 kilograms.
Oh my God.
And that's when I really I focus myself, and I have a lot of belief and share it to the rest of my friends. They have seen the changes. And since then, I've been very, very happy within me. I never suffered any of those high blood pressure that I was being diagnosed. So that inspired me so much. I feel embarrassed going to the gym to attend the gym classes because my legs was really huge. It's as big as my waistline now, and I have no clue how to use the gym. I don't know how to follow. Like number one is a step class. That's where I started it, and I'm so conscious of what the people are how they are seeing me. But since that whole year that I study on how I'm going to lose weight, number one is to lose weight and also to get out from suffering from hypertension. When the days goes by, I started gaining that confidence, and the gym is becoming my second house. And the members itself, they are so supportive. And from then on, I felt like I need more. And up to the present, my body is still looking for something else within that fitness procedure or fitness activities.
Okay.
Yep.
And on that note, why do you think it's much more easier to say, I'm going to go exercise than to actually do it? Like, why do you think that people say, yes, I'm going to go exercise, don't worry about it, but then later you see them on the couch eating potatoes or eating fast food or playing with phones or anything?
Those kind of people, they need to be guided. They need to find themselves. If they could not do it by themselves, to inspire themselves, they have to find someone else to be their partner. Okay? There is a saying, everything that we do in our life, step one day at a time. Okay? At this time, those who are listening to me, try this. In the morning when you wake up, you just walk for 15 minutes and come back for 15 minutes, and that is already 30 minutes, mind you. And do that for 30 minutes for 1 week. And your body will adjust. Your body is going to push you to, our mind is a very strong mechanical thing that it pushed the body to do more than what the body can already do. And that's how I will tell to people, motivate yourself by get up from your place, yes, being couch potato, get out and think about yourself. You could not show your love, your care to your family if you don't show it to yourself. Set as an example.
And getting healthier is also, it will also help your mental stability, like look at the environment in a more brighter way, in a more positive way.
Yes, because when we do exercise, you know the benefits of exercising? A lot. A lot that I could think of. Number one, for me, it's anti-aging.
I can see
It's
that.
the free anti-aging, believe me, guys. Number two, you prevent from getting illnesses.
Okay.
You know, the long-term illness, it prevents you from getting diabetes, all those illnesses that I have told you. It prolongs the lifespan, as what I said, anti-aging.
Yeah.
It when you do exercise, the tendency, you are producing what I call a happy hormone.
Oh, okay.
Yes. That is what they call a serotonin.
Okay.
There is part of our brain that has that. And then we are reducing what I call a sad hormone, which is a cortisol that causes us to feel sad, depressed, and this and that. When we exercise, we tend to be happy, we tend to be alive, we tend to easily accept what's around us. And we tend to give it off. To, even you don't talk, they can feel it.
Okay.
If we have 90% of our environment are exercising, then this place will be the happiest place to live. Believe me.
Do you think that because of you being fit and healthy, you're an inspiration, most especially to women, and they find you like an inspiration, a role model they look up to try to lose weight and all that?
That is one of my achievements in life, that I have shared it to from my former cohorts in the pharmacy world, and my family and my surroundings. They have seen my transformation.
Okay.
And my achievement there is I become their inspiration, why I was able to do it. And up to the present, I am still telling it to everyone, especially when I met young ladies, age 20s to 30s, when they've heard that I am this age, they could not believe it. And I am telling them, you just set your mind, set your emotion, set the whole of yourself, you will achieve it. It is just a matter of believing yourself. If you were able to learn how to drink alcohol and smoke, more so that you will learn how to exercise and eat a healthy food.
True.
Which is a lot better to do than those culprit things.
Would you like to say anything else?
Our beloved viewers, next week, what we're going to touch is about healthy eatings. You will learn what are the carbohydrates, protein and fat, which is the macronutrients, and also the micronutrients, which are the minerals and all those sorts of things that is available into our local market.
Thank you, Mila, and we shall see you next week.
My pleasure, Mark.
Well, there you have it. I hope you've taken down the important notes that Mila mentioned. Next week's episode, Mila will touch on the value and importance of eating healthy. And remember, if Mila can do it, anyone can. Nothing is impossible. Next on the show, we will look at Brand Bell and what they have in store for us with the most trusted brand, Tremontina. Tremontina has been around Papua New Guinea for a long time, and I, for one, had the pleasure to have tasted this brand during my upbringing, like cutting trees with a Tremontina knife and enjoyed home-cooked meals in a Tremontina brand cooking utensils. So tonight we have Jane Tokilala to discuss and suggest the Tremontina wide variety sets that can be used as household goods for anyone or anywhere.
Hey, hey, Mr. B.
Hello, I'm Jane Takilala and welcome to the Brand Build segment. Tonight I will feature the Tremontina cookware range that we have available. Tremontina's innovation, product development and manufacturing diversity provides a complete collection of high-quality houseware items to its customers. Tremontina's product selection offers items of exceptional design, superior quality and an excellent value. Our first product features the Algera stainless steel. This Tramontina style is a healthier option because it will not release any kind of residue into your food, keeping it healthy. It's economical because of its triple layer bottom, which distributes heat better inside the pan, cooking food faster, saves energy and is more durable. The Tramontina stainless steel are designed to be more practical. Their design makes cleaning much easier and it keeps the food warmer for a long time. We have the Algera style available in different sets and individual purchase of saucepan and frying pans as well. This product features stainless steel handles, mirror finished exterior, satin finished interior, heat and shatter resistant tempered glass lids, 3-ply base construction which consists of stainless steel, aluminum and magnetic stainless steel. This product will last for a lifetime. Our second line of products features the Parish style. These products are available in the colors red and black. We have various sets and individual purchases in the form of kettles, non-stick wok, frying pans in various sizes and saucepans. The 5-piece set consists of 1 times frying pan, 1 times casserole, 2 times saucepan of 1.5 liter and 2.0 liter, and a 1 times milk boiler, which is perfect for your soup. They feature aluminum lids with steam vent, bake lid handles and nylon knobs, heat resistant for greater safety in handling, body and lid reinforced aluminum for quick and even cooking, Star-Flown 5-layer non-stick coating interior and exterior which prevents food from sticking. It's faster with more even cooking and easier to clean. Apart from these featured products, we also have various styles that will suit and accommodate any family size. So visit any of our Brian Bell Home Center and invest in our Tramontina cookware range, and believe me, you will save for many years to come. Tramontina, the name you can trust. This week's hot specials includes West Point 4B gas stove from 795 kina down to a 499 kina. Saves you 296 kina. West Point 120 liter chest freezer from 899 down to a 649 kina, saving you 250 kina. This offer is running till the end of the week, so start shopping now to save. The Brian Bell Family Christmas Giveaway promotions has ended on the 27th of this month. There were a total of 70 prizes of StarVision LED televisions given away weekly, while the major prize were 25,000 kina family packages and 3 lots of consolation prizes worth 10,000 kina each will be drawn on the 10th of January next month. So stay tuned in for the next couple of weeks to hear out for the winners for the family packages. You just never know, it could be you. If you live in Port Moresby within city limits and have bought something that needs to be delivered, 20 kina is delivery fee to your doorstep or to a loved one.
My name is Caroline Yanaya. I work here at the Brian Bell Gordon's Home Center. I'd like to wish my family members, my 2 daughters, my dad, and my brothers and sisters a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And to our valued customers here that come every day to the Brian Bell Home Centers, Merry Christmas to you and your families.
Hi, I'm Taylor. I just want to wish everyone out there a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I hope everything goes well for you, and I hope that you have just a wonderful time with all your family and friends.
Hi, I'm Nelson. I'd like to wish my families around PNG very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hi, my name is Cecilia, and I'd like to wish my family and friends across PNG and overseas Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
So remember, great products, great prices. That's Brian Bell. Until next time, I'm Jane Takilala. Happy New Year.
Thank you, Jane, and we can't wait to see another wonderful Brandville segment next week. Well, we go for a break, but stay tuned because there's more. Thank you for staying with me as we count down the days to 2015. Well, we're now coming to the end of the year and we're also preparing ourselves for the blessed new year. As usual, Christmas and New Year specials are always on the agenda. I know most of my friends and family and even you viewers have purchased Christmas goods on special. Now for this particular episode, we'll look at how Christmas was celebrated in the village. Here is a story on the Barra village. Christmas, a season where families, friends and loved ones come together. The word Christmas means Mass of Christ, which was later shortened to Christmas. The celebratory customs associated in various cultures or communities with Christmas have a mix of pre-Christian, Christian and secular themes and origins. The modern customs include gift giving, exchange of Christmas cards, lights, Christmas music, a special meal, and displays of various Christmas decorations, carols, and church service. Christmas at Barravoturu village, which is located in the Ora province, had a way of combining traditional, modern, and celebrating Mass in church. The Barravoturu village leaders and church elders organized the event in a way that brought the whole community together. Individual tribes, communities and families have their way of celebrating Christmas. The importance of this season is coming together as a family and sharing the love and joy.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year!
Okay, viewers, you can look in steam. The next steam. Okay, viewers, you can look in. Yeah.
Tonight I will introduce essential products which will help you gear up for those interrupted blackouts.
We want to educate our consumers and bridge the fear factor that gas is dangerous. We believe this will enhance safety, culture at home, and to build acceptance and confidence.
For those of you who have been faithfully following the film segment of the program, I would like to thank you all for your viewership and support thus far.
Obviously, you can see that this little school needs lots of support from the community and the business houses.
Well, viewers, welcome to our mental health segment. Once more this evening, me like talk savila also the one good blood topic, which is very important for every one of us. The topic is denial.
Tonight, we begin with the presentation of the PNG Human Resource Institute Conference, where BSP has been supporting for many years.
Sadly, we have come to the end of the show, but just to recap. We look at Saiho Market in the Oro province and also the drug production of marine microbes with Jeffrey Noro on Medichip. Also on Healthy Living with Mila, we looked at starting with the right mind frame to a healthier lifestyle. And Jane from Bryanville gave us some good insight to the usefulness and helpfulness of the wide range of Tremontina sets. And for the Christmas celebration, we joined Barravoturu villages of Oro province to find out how they celebrated. And well, it's been a privilege to be with you all, our wonderful viewers of House and Home for 2014. And before I say sayonara, I'd like to wish you all a wonderful and prosperous 2015. So on behalf of the House and Home crew, we look forward to seeing and working with you next year. Good night.